Hey guys, what's going on? Cheyenne here, and we are live currently streaming on YouTube and my first ever test run for game streaming. I'm really excited. This is something I've been wanting to do for years and years and years, and I could not be more thrilled to finally test this out. So, we're going to do a little late night gaming action. I'll probably be on anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour. And today, we're going to be trying out Planet Coaster, the console edition. Now, for those of you who have a PlayStation 5 or any PlayStation console, you know that this was the free game about 2 months ago. And if you miss this out as a PlayStation Plus member, you're missing out one of the biggest rabbit hole games of all time. This is like secretly addicting. I started getting into park sims and game builders during the COVID pandemic, and this is probably my favorite one so far. So I figured, why not jump out of the wrestling gate real quick and try something different. So why don't you guys take a ride with me, and we're going to play some Planet Coaster. So here we are. Pretty typical stuff. We have got... This would actually be a lot better. Hey, we're live, pal. Alright, so pretty typical stuff. Here's our home screen. I'm going to be looking up because my screen is actually above me. I don't have those fancy YouTuber spaces where I can look left to right. I got to be looking up. So we've got our home screen. We've got our parks for save parks, different creative parks that we go through. The career mode, which is what I'll be playing today. This is obviously your dive through into how the game works and how to become more profitable as a park builder. Sandbox, where you can obviously just let your imagination run wild. And then the challenge mode, where you have limited money and a list of goals. Kind of like the career mode, but on steroids. So we're going to be continuing my career mode. I'm currently at level 3, which, if I'm not mistaken, is called the Great Tree. While editing a building, create a new building from your selection by using the split button. The Great Tree. They say this tree is the heart of the world. Can you respect Mother Nature and craft an eco-friendly theme park around its towering form? Or will you sell the woodland for profit and squeeze as much as you can from this verdant environment? Here we go. So as you can see, I have some form of a sprawling park before you. We're going to start here at the main gate, which is right this way. There we go. So here we are. Here's my main gate. This is, of course, the Great Tree. Now, when you start this level, it actually starts you out basically on the path that I'm about to draw out for you. Here's your main gate, and it's probably the first nice imaginative park that you get in this game. The first one are pretty typical, flat-landed, simple. This is the first one that kind of lets you know, like, wow, this game is really impressive from a creation standpoint. Now, to your right here, this path I created, but I'm going to take you to the path that the game starts you on. So the game gives you this immersive, almost woodland environment. It leads you through what would presumably be the Great Tree. And the cool thing about it is you could actually dive into the bottom of the tree here. That's pretty cool. Like, I just love the little niche details like this. And then this is, in essence, your starting point. Of course, as time went on, you realize that you could start anywhere on that little boardwalk, if you will, or that overpass. And I've got all, like, the beginner rides for the most part. So I've got my Whirl Ride, which is, like, typical at every single theme park you can imagine across America, except it's decorated differently. I've got my teacups over here, and then I have my other standard ride all the way around the bend here, which is like the flying saucer ride, basically. In addition to that, I have here the pretty basic teacup ride, the really Mickey Mouse looking one. And then on the other side of it, I have one of those twirl wheel rides. You constantly see this all the time here in the tri-state area at like the Poconos and Great Adventure, Coney Island, things like that. And then I just added this water ride here. So this is kind of like the, the floating log or whatever the hell it's called over at Disney. Look at that, these guys having a great time. Totally judging that hat, but whatever. So let's go back to the game. Oswald B. Thompson is the guy that kind of curates you through the game in terms of learning, and he's also the guy that gives you your objectives. So we have to reach a monthly profit of $3,000. We're just barely peaking 500, and then over time you have more. That's the easy goals. Then you have a medium where it's achieve a scenery rating of 130. It's not the easiest goal or the hardest. It's not just adding additional rides. It's different props, it's food, it's attractions. It's more than just having a super loaded park. And then on the hard side of things, it's a higher scenery rating. And you're going to have different challenges. Your staff is going to quit on you. As you can see there, there's a ride there that is considered old, so that's something that I have to attend to. And here we go. So it is now daytime in the park. This is another ride that I added here. Last time I played this, I have here some concession stands. This is like the milkshake joint. Giant claw ride. This reminds me of Toy Story. This is the joint with like the chairs and you just swing around. This ride scares the ever-loving crap out of me when I get on it in real life. The few times that you'll see me ever on a ride. This is pretty scary. I am getting asthma just looking at that. If my inhaler was not so deeply woven into my tight jeans, you would have seen me taking a hit. And as you can see, I've got my little mascots throughout the park. This is a break area. I've got a pizza option. All different types of stuff. But the main goal right now is for me to start making some money. So if you have any suggestions, if you're tuning in, give me a hand. Give me suggestions because I need to start bringing this park back to prominence. All right? Okay, so something's missing here. We've still got a lot more park also. And I kind of don't want to focus on the scenery just yet because I feel like that's the easiest of all things to do. It also costs quite a bit too. I'd rather focus on making the park more profitable. So I have one idea. So let's go down to our menu here. We're going to press square. And we're going to freeze. We're going to freeze. I feel like Zach Morris. Timeout. 90s babies probably popped for that reference. So I want to go to my screen here. Now this screen is completely robust with options. It gives us the opportunity to open and close the park. It gives us an opportunity to rename it from the Great Tree to whatever else. We could also set ticket prices. Now, believe it or not, you're thinking, oh, just charge a higher ticket price. No, if your admission's too high, people will not show up. We're at a pretty comfortable level right now with $3.50 for adults and then children are at $2. I'm going to see if I could top it up to $4. See where that gets us. As you see here, we have our notifications, so we know that the Charoplane is no longer regarded as a new ride, so people won't be willing to pay a premium for it. So that means we got to reduce the price on it at some point. We could oversee our rides in terms of their functionality, if they're working and stuff. We could just go overhaul all the admission to our rides, and if we need to shut them down, we may do so. So we know we have one ride, the kickflip, that needs to be adjusted, so we will pay attention to that in just a minute. We have a research and development department, so that's basically where we spend money, wait a certain number of days, weeks, whatever it is, to get better, more lucrative rides, of course, at a premium for not just purchasing the rides, but to research the technology to get the ride. We have our loans department, and we have our marketing. Now, I wanted to specifically do this on my live stream because I've been kind of dipping into these other options, but I haven't necessarily taken the liberty with them. We don't have the money for them, but this is something to look at. So we know that as it stands, the park is not very profitable for whatever reason. So perhaps you have to take out a loan and maybe spend money to make some money. So for right now, I want to fix the ride that is currently giving me some issues. So I think it's the kickflip, which I believe is this guy over here. Well, giant smoke cloud tells me that this ride is jacked up. All right, let's get an inspection going. I think we're gonna have to place a mechanic here, actually. Now, the cool thing is we can actually assign a staff member to this ride if we wanted to. Oh, we actually already have. So if you see it here, we could actually assign a worker to it, but we have an inspection requested, so let's see if we have a mechanic on the way. I see one of my janitors. Let's take a look at some of the NPCs here. That's one of my janitors. The cool thing is, like, this game's totally immersive. If I want to set the uniforms on these guys, I totally could. For example, if I want Homeboy to wear black overalls with a lime green shirt, and then hot red gloves, and possibly some purple boots, I can. And then I can also get the opinion of my patrons. So they just had Tiki Chiki and they're thirsty, but yet they're saying that Gulpy Soda was great. So far, positive reviews on all the rides that they've ridden. And that's the thing, like, I'm a very meticulous person, so this game being totally immersive is, like, right up my alley. Security guards, same thing. I can change their outfits if I want. Now, full disclosure, just between me and you, because there's only, like, 4 of us here, right? This shit with the ride is taking too long. So we're going to plop Homeboy down right here. And look at that. It's so tough to find good help these days. Alright, he is working right on it. And you know what? I think we should just dive right in. And I think we should take a loan. So I have a $10,000 loan. And I can actually set the monthly payments. I'm going to set it to $500 because right now we're profiting $500 on our own. On the day-to-day, right? So we're going to pause our game again. And I'm thinking $1,000 a month. Let's see. We have a print option. Low impact marketing. Attract more groups of teenagers. Ideal for smaller parks. Cereal boxes. Low impact. More families. Ideal for smaller parks. Newspaper adverts. More adult groups. Also ideal for smaller parks. I'm going to go in the middle and go with families. Because if there's one thing, if you're a mom and dad and you're bringing your kids, you're all spending money. So I'm going to stay in the middle. So we got a campaign going. We got that. I don't necessarily want to research any new rides yet. I am curious for what they cost. So I have 2 options to research new rides. 2 options for new facility buildings. An option to research for scenery. And then a track ride. So if I want this new track ride, which I assume is like a train type theme. It's a conveyor belt lift. Cannot invert. And it's for all ages. It's going to take 45 to 90 days. It's a long time. And then it's going to cost me between $3,000 and $4,500 just to get this ride 90 days from now. And it costs me $1,000 to $3,000 to maintain it after the fact. I'm going to take a hard left at no. Alright, so I think a little cheaper. A little cheaper. We got Sunflare and we got the Aeronauts. You know what? I'm gonna go with Sunflare. I'm gonna start the research on that. We got 60 days on it. I think that's a pretty decent thing to do. So we got a little bit of everything going on. We got our loans, we got a research on a small ride, and we got some marketing going, hopefully to attract more eyes. Now, the number one reason, just don't tell anybody, the number one reason I took out this loan, I hope this doesn't turn on any ASMR, guys. The number one reason I took out this loan is, see all this? See all of that with the trees and everything? It's going to go bye-bye. It's going to go bye-bye. We are going to put a roller coaster. It's Planet Coaster. We need a coaster on this planet. So we obviously want to go with something that is low cost. So we know that this one, the Woodfalls, is the highest. It's $15,000. Then we got a 12. Wooden Camel's 9, and we're literally at $7,000 on this Canyon Runner Mine Train roller coaster ride, which leaves us with a remaining balance of $3,000. So we're literally betting everything on the concept that this loan and this new high impact ride will attain us more visitors. Only one way to find out. Okay, so we don't want it in the middle of the tree. So we know that this is a large ride, completely sprawling. And we know that we're going to have to raise it up a bit. So we're going to come here. Obviously, it's red. It's directly on top of a ride. We got to find another place to put it. And on top of that, we have to put it somewhere that makes sense. So what if we came over here with it? Because now, hear me out, guys. I think that's actually too high. So this is the minimum for this ride in terms of... See, I'm not a fan of this because if I go here, right, it's directly on top of my swing ride. And I'm just afraid of it diverting all the attraction from it. It's the same to be said if I was to go here, but the entry point for it would be like just massive. But I think there's a way for us to just come in here and make something happen. Unless we just flatten this out, right? We could just flatten out the land. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why didn't you think of that from the beginning? I want to maintain the characteristics of the park. So, let's go for it. So this is the flatten to the foundation, so I'm actually kind of raising it, which is not what we want. So I guess in all reality, we want this one? No, we don't. So I guess we're going to have to go with the push down. So we are lowering everything, and we want to kind of comb it to where it's level with... You want everything at the same level, and you also want it where it's flat with the rest of the park, right? And as you can see, this costs money, so like, be careful in this decision to a degree. I think we made this too damn low. The intensity on this is like bananas right now. So I'm gonna try to like just kind of brush this, kind of make a cavern almost for this ride. This ride has already given me a headache. I haven't even put the ride down, and we're already, what, $2,000 in flattening the surface ballpark? Yeah, just about actually. So I think we're gonna stop here because now the ride is costing money before we've done anything with it because of the fact that we have to flatten the surface. So I'm going to get rid of this rock. Ooh, a whole $4. Get rid of the... Ooh, $2. I could buy a sandwich. Ooh, $20 for a tree. So we made like 80 bucks on deleting some trees, some rocks. So we have lunch for today and tomorrow. All right, let's go back to wasting money. All right, so it kind of fits better and it kind of fits worse. So let's raise it up, which we knew, we kind of had a sense that we were going to do, right? Now we're going to go back here. I think this is too damn high. It's going to take 4 business days just to get up on this damn thing. Now, what if we kind of went here and raised it up? I mean, okay, so we obviously can't put it in the sky. Now, what if... I'm just trying to see, like, what is truly preventing it from going green. Alright, so we have a little bit of an idea now. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to rotate it because ultimately I know that I need a specific entry point. I need space because you see here, if you take a look at, I wish I had a cursor option. So if you take a look at that rectangular box there, that is obviously the start of the roller coaster. So we need a decent walkway, which is why I'm still thinking that. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Okay. Now you're speaking my language. So now what if I just came off a little here? Okay. Now what if I went back to this? Now this is just like trouble, right? Because hear me out. How the hell are you getting up there? No, we want the red. We want to go a little further back. Right? Okay. Okay, so I didn't catch this till now. You actually hear the construction noises, and there's someone kind of... Alright, so that's good. Watch this. So there's somebody kind of guiding you, besides the fact that it turns red. That's actually kind of cool. I never peeped that till now. So we got that. So what if we lowered it a smidge? Okay, I like this a little better. Because I'd be willing to move... Why am I pointing up there? Like, this is not a 3D experience. What am I, IMAX? I like this better. And it's kind of adjacent to the water ride. So you have the wet and the dry. Meow. So... yeah, let's go here. Because I'm willing to move... I'm willing to move 2 of these rides just to accommodate this one roller coaster. If I even have the damn money to build a path for this after the fact. Alright, we're down to 2,700, guys. Literally just caught Asma saying that. We are going to adjust the ticket price on this to $12. So the thing about this game, which you're going to see in a minute, there is these controls here to actually open and close the ride, plus test it. You have to test it before you launch it. The ride is officially testing, and yes, if you want, you can actually get... well, first you got to turn the clock back on. Now we're in real time. If we wanted to actually ride the coaster, we can. Let me, I think this is the option, right? Camera. So here you are. It's pretty cool, right? Alright, hold on. Let me see if I can do some method acting. Hold on. Okay. It's not gonna drop us. Oh, what's with the spooky turn? Whoa. What's with the gas hill? Somebody? Anybody? Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing at me? Oh, that was close. Okay. Tuna fish was a bad idea. Okay. That's not awesome for that. Just saying. Alright. I think that ride's good. Alright, testing's over. I think we should be able to launch it now. Oh, that's right. I have to set the entrance first. Okay, so we're gonna put the entrance for here. And we're gonna connect the path, which is gonna cost me way too much money. Way too wide. And we're gonna pray to God that I have enough money for this. That's not good. So we needed to start over there, I guess? Okay, how do you delete again? Triangle. So I need to legit... I legit need to come back up here. Why the hell do I have it perpendicular like that? Right, so I hope this works. Now, you know what the awkward part of all this, right? Anybody know it yet? No? You have no idea? Don't worry, I'll tell you. The exit. I think I'm gonna be able to pull it off. So now we need to make a exit path. I like to make everything copacetic, so we want it in the black. I'm gonna reduce the width. I'm gonna make it long, so I'm trying to finish it quick. And here we go. This is gonna be a disaster. Boom. Okay, so we have an entrance, we have an exit. It looks absolutely terrible. And our ride is open. And now we gotta hope for the best. So we're already losing $1,300 a day. So we are literally banking on the concept of this ride. And I think this thing just broke down on me, right? Okay, so someone's coming to fix it. And here we go. Let's fast forward time a bit. Oh, my man. Custodian Gary over here, whatever the hell his name is. He's miserable. Dude, you're not gonna do your job? Pick that shit up? Alright. So we're kind of toggling a bit. We're staying at a $1,300 to $1,400 loss, which means profit-wise, we're going to stay anywhere between $1,100 and $1,200. Pretty unfortunate. Well, the new ride is starting to gain a little bit of fanfare, as you can see here, because it takes about 4 business days just to get up those stairs and down them. But I think things starting to turn around, right? Because I'm seeing way more people, and they're all heading for this ride. Like, literally everyone is heading for this ride. Alright, let's see. Let's hope it pays off. Alright, we're not quite making $3,000 a day, but we are seeing a profit. We're staying at just under $200. Alright, we're tanking a little bit, down to 90. This is literally like watching Dogecoin right now. And one of our other premier rides has been fixed. Okay. Which is this guy. You know what I think would help? I think if we could lower this a little bit and add some food, we'd be in better shape. We can get food right here. Because this is the entrance, this is the exit. I think if we could add some food here, we'd be okay. I'd be willing to spend that money. So let's get a little food going. Let's get a little burger place or something. Chief beef. So now let's take a look at what ride is broken down. Seems like they're all breaking down. So one got fixed. What about this one? Let's look for the ride with all the smoke, if it hasn't been fixed yet. Just want to point out with the corner of my eye, I'm seeing that we're making a little bit more profit. We're closer to 1,000. And it's not instant, obviously, like anything else in life. Like, it does take time. Alright, gonna be tapping out soon. Of course, this was just a test run. And I'm pretty pleased, honest. Yeah, we're making some money, and I think... And I know what you're thinking, why isn't there food here? Believe it or not, I have to readjust this damn patch of land. Uh-oh. Well, now I gotta hire somebody, so let's hire a vendor. There you go. And look at that. Vendor, you put somebody there to work and people will come. So that's obviously a bump. And if you take a look at the money there on your bottom left, yep, we just peaked over 3,000. We're not making $3,000 on the day-to-day profit, but we are making bank. So I want to see if I can add another small ride, which I don't think I can. I think I've literally maxed out the rides that they have assigned me with from Jump. I think I'm at a point where I can literally only add track rides or coasters to grow the park's, profit margin. Uh-oh, speak of the devil and it shall appear. I now have the sun... Whoa. Alright, the sun flare. So, let's take a look at it. Hopefully it's a ride. There it goes. The sun flare. Whoa, this thing's big. Oh, this is the joint where it puts you in the swing and then you're right next to Jesus? Yeah, I love this thing. Said no one ever. Do I want to, sneak it back here? And, make a platform out of it? And then, I could put the entrance to the left of the chair swing and then the exit right in between the bathroom and the purple thingy? Let's see. Can I do that? I think I can. No. I don't know why this isn't turning white, because it can be done. Okay, I see the problem there. I'd have to raise it up more, because there's trees in the way. And then we go to... Oof, I'm going to have to put it... Yeah, I'm going to have to put it back here, which I'm kind of not liking. I mean, it's not the end of the world. But I could put it back here. I think I'm going to have to get rid of these trees, though. Which I'm also fine with. And I'm thinking entrance closer to the right-hand side of your screen, exit to the left. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Let's start deleting some trees, which we have enough that we might make about $1,000 bucks, so shave a little bit of the cost. Actually gets you a little bit more of the money back from that R&D project. So if there's a way that you could adjust your cursor, for those of you that are more familiar with these games, be it on console or PC, hit me up, because I don't think there's anybody watching. I think there's 4 people. Actually, I should check if somebody's watching this. If there was, I'd get the comment pop in, but I don't think there is. Yeah, I know there's... Well, I got 7 people watching, actually. But no one's commenting. So, let's go back to the task at hand. Because I'm noticing our money is dropping a little bit. The upside is we are officially making... at least 1,000 a day. So, as long as these rides don't get stale fast, we'll be able to... add more to it and then hit the goals, because I'd rather hit the profit goal than the scenery goal, because when you have to get that high of a scenery rating in this game, it does cost a lot of money. Alright. Now, when rides age out, like you're constantly seeing in my pop-ups, you have to actually reduce the price, because the idea is, why am I paying so much money to get on this old-ass ride? Alright. Okay. And I think that's enough, but I want to take out a few more of the bigger ones. It's like every time I delete a tree, there's like 8 bushes underneath it, bro. Big ass rock. Definitely gonna call one of these rocks big ass rock. Did my eyes deceive me, or did I just glance at the fact that I have $7 grand in the bank? Oh!
Oh, wonderful work! The way you've managed to combine the aesthetically pleasing with the highly profitable is to be commended. That latter part mostly by Cynthia, I expect.
It may be time to think about building a roller coaster. Something exciting, but not too nausea-inducing. Although, obviously, some nausea is fine. I mean, we have to give the janitor something to do.
I hope it wasn't Janitor Gary, because he walked by mad trash. Me and him are going to have a stern talk. Alright, back to the rides. I don't understand why this one... In which sense?
Chicken you bought? This one today?
Huh?
The chicken?
Yeah, in the fridge.
This from today?
Yeah.
Oh.
You what? Yeah, there's the big box is what you want. Yeah. And then the sides. Uncle Duty's got to feed my man. All right. I don't get why this is not happening for me in terms of this ride. What if I went a little above? The construction guy is killing me, bro. So then where the hell does this thing need to be? I don't want it all the way back here. Well, you know what? To be fair, this side of the park is, like, dead. So what if... Oh, that worked out. Alright, so do we want our entrance... Let's go here. Let's go here for our entrance. And let's go here for our exit because it coincides with the exit for another ride. Right, so let's build this out. Everything I'm doing is like ramp related. I'm kind of with it, kind of not. Alright, so now we got to do the exit, which is the path. Boom. And I'm not even going to test this ride. I'm just going to open it up. There it goes. Alright, here we go. New ride. And I'm thinking... Thinking adding some more food over here. Let's add, we got a milkshake place, so let's add hot dogs.
Hot dog squad.
You know what, let's put Let's put another hot dog spot. We have a lot of action happening right now, so let's go here. And let's put some bathrooms, not for nothing. Actually, I should put a staff building. We want to have a happy staff, so let's go here. And let's put a new one. Let's put one on the other side of the park where we're getting a lot of action right now. Because we know we have all these rides being added. Let's put a bland-ass staff building. And let's get a bathroom. Let's get a crap-ass bathroom going. Let's get the crap-ass bathroom. Let's get a bathroom. Whew. Much better in the daylight. Okay, so I'm thinking a bathroom here for sure. Yeah, definitely a bathroom right here. So let's go here. And then let's put one here at our new active side of the park. Let's put it right. Oh, this is a bathroom right here, so we're good there. Let's put one. I got one here too. Let's go here. There you go. Alright, so we're not yet in... Actually, no, we did reach the profit. So for our goals... So now it's all park readings, and we've got to maintain... Oh, we have to build our own roller coaster. Yeah, that might be a separate episode. Yeah, I might cap it here, guys. Let's add a little bit more scenery, though. Like, let's do... Oh, this is kind of cool. Oh, this kind of is working out in my favor. Let's put this thing here. And let's put, like, this fence gimmick around it. And then let's... Okay, so much of that. Let's put big ass rocks. Let's put some Renaissance trees. Speaking of Renaissance, this is kind of cool, right? Alright, let's do that. Let's add... Let's spread this out a little bit, right? I mean, the only downside is that you genuinely don't know what you're going to add. Alright, let's not overdo it. Alright, we got an inspection coming. This ride is starting to piss me off because it's breaking down a lot. How much to refurbish it? Money that I'm not spending. Okay. Now, can I... Not can I. Is it wise to... Oh, I guess I'm not happy. Litter, tired. Another ride is not new. Now, can I... Let's go up 50 cents on each admission just to kind of see what happens. And that was a stupid idea because we're instantly dropping money. I think it's also because the ride's breaking down, so I don't want to like beat myself up over the head too much. What we should have done was paid back some of that loan. That's what we should have done. I never realized there's like a tree pit area here. It's kind of cool. Alright, I am losing money hand and fist now. I think it's time to tap out. I am more than pleased with this test run, if I do say so myself. I'm just going to save my progress after the fact. And we're going to bring it back over to me now so that you guys don't see how much money I'm losing. like it never happened. All right, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. I think there's only 7 of us right now, but thank you so much anyway. This was a test run. I'm going to rewatch this back. I'm looking forward to comments and feedback tomorrow when I share it. Hopefully you get to watch this during your Sunday morning coffee or something during normal hours, and hopefully we get to do this again more regularly. Talk soon, guys. This is The Voice, Cheyenne Ortiz.